20th day of devotion to St. Michael and the angels. St. Michael, God's Marshal. Hail, bright Archangel, Prince of Heaven, Spirit divinely strong, to whose rare merit hath been given to head the angelic throng. We begin today the Novena Preparatory to the Feast of St. Michael, the most brilliant of the angels mentioned in Holy Writ, and one of the foremost jewels in the crown of God's glorious creation. For 9 consecutive days, then, we shall meditate on this most beautiful Prince of Heaven, consider his special duties towards men, and the assistance he gives us all at all times. Holy Church gives to St. Michael the highest place among the angels, for she refers to him as Prince of the heavenly hosts. She tells of the glories of this great archangel in several portions of her liturgy, and keeps 2 feasts in his honour. One of the inspiring antiphons for his festival points out, the Archangel Michael is set over paradise, and is honoured by the citizens of heaven. He repays with blessings the honour shown him by the faithful, and his prayer leads us to the kingdom of heaven. St. Michael appears chiefly as the head of God's armies, champion of the people of God in the Old Testament, and mighty guardian of God's chosen flock under the New. Fittingly, he is represented in art as the angel warrior, the conqueror of Lucifer, setting his heel upon the head of the infernal foe, threatening him with his sword, transpiercing him with his lance, or prepared to chain him down in the nethermost abyss, whence he shall never more issue after the last day. The war carried on against the woman and her child by the dragon and his angels is described in the 12th chapter of the Apocalypse. By that woman is meant in the first place the Church of God, but in a symbolic sense too, Mary too is signified, who bore Christ, and whose children are all the faithful begotten by her and Christ in them. All these the dragon would wish to destroy. In his persecution of the Church, Satan can know of neither rest nor surcease. It is carried on by him and his followers, now in one part of the world and now in another. It is constantly active round about us. It is waged with diabolic cunning and fury. Science, literature, art, and every human achievement are impressed into its service. All this world being inexplicable, did we not know its history and its instigator, the devil, who was a liar and a murderer from the first, Satan the old serpent. In the midst of that chapter of the Apocalypse to which I have referred above, Michael and his angels are suddenly introduced in a great battle fought by them against the dragon and his angels. And there was a great battle in heaven, Apocalypse 12:7. This event, with all its mysterious significance, will most probably take place toward the end of the world. And that great dragon, says St. John, was cast out, that old serpent who is called the devil and Satan, the spirit world. St. Michael never ceases to wage war against his enemy and ours, Lucifer, whom he once vanquished in the dim and distant ages, and the verdict of that battle will never be reversed. No harm can come to the children of God who place their trust in the precious blood and in St. Michael, the standard-bearer of salvation, who ever stands as a firm and impregnable wall against the fiercest attacks of the evil one. There is happiness also for us in the thought that the most exalted among the bright spirits of heaven owes all his gifts and glorious prerogatives to the same divine mercy to which we are indebted for our salvation. Let us praise the sacred price of our redemption for all its magnificent graces, and congratulate St. Michael on the glory that is his. How beautiful art thou, O Michael, in thy heavenly armour, giving glory to the God whose enemy thou overcamest.